we've got a hot extreme to talk about in Iran from earlier this week, 126 degrees. Hottest temperature recorded on Earth so far this year, and one of the highest pre-summer solstice high temperatures. So we're not the only ones that have been hot, of course. And a little reminder that it was in 1947 on the date yesterday that we had one of the highest rainfall records. In fact, the highest amount of rain in 1 hour, 12 inches of rain. That was in Missouri. Pretty incredible. Can you imagine getting a foot of rain in an hour? Obviously, that would cause some issues. Speaking of Missouri, there's some moisture moving into that part of the area. That's where the real deep moisture is, humidity, those highest dew points. And then we have a couple ripples in the upper levels of the atmosphere, creating a few batches of clouds. The return of the moisture creating a few isolated storms across central Minnesota today, too. But the dew points outlined here in bluish purple, these are the real humid dew points moving in late today into tonight and tomorrow. And with us through the first half of the day, Saturday. Whenever you increase that dew point, and then add any little disturbance in the atmosphere, we get some thunderstorms, or at least the chance of it. Low-level jet will be roaring too. That transports that moisture through the low levels of the atmosphere, not just the surface, but aloft. So we're going to see that precipitable water, the amount of water content in the whole atmospheric column really increase and surge into Minnesota. So we will have the moisture in place, some of the dynamics to produce some thunderstorms, but will we see widespread storms over the next couple of days is the question here in the southeastern part of the state. Looks like this evening and tonight, mainly central northern Minnesota, some spotty storms develop. And then as we head into tomorrow, those storms still pretty spotty, isolated in nature. The best chance of more widespread storms is going to come out ahead of a cold front. This is tomorrow night into Saturday. That's what we'll see storms probably line up and down across Minnesota into the early morning hours Saturday. And that's our best chance of seeing some rainfall. Starting to see some trends upward when we look at the average of the models, or that blend of the models. Still looking like northern and western Minnesota, more widespread, heavier precipitation. And then as we head southeast, it trails off a bit. We're pretty dry here in the Twin Cities, so we'll see how much of that heavier rainfall we can get in here Friday night. Marginal risk of severe weather across northern and central Minnesota today, and then a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for the western half of Minnesota basically for tomorrow night. Looks like the models are hinting that we could see maybe a bow echo develop tomorrow night, and of course that can produce some widespread wind damage, so we'll keep our eye on that. But south winds blowing the next couple of days, again pumping in that humidity, but look at the blast of northwest winds picking up across the Dakotas tomorrow and then spreading east Saturday. This brings in the cooler air for late Saturday, dropping humidity, and Sunday. This is what it looks like, this little lobe of cool air coming out of Canada, something we haven't seen much of lately. Looks like highs are only going to be in the 70s Sunday, 60s even in northeastern Minnesota. So a pleasant day, but a little cool compared to what we've seen. Actually, only a couple degrees below normal too, oddly enough. June, though, is a very warm month so far. 91 today at least. Some spotty thunder, mainly north of the Twin Cities. And then tonight into Friday, for the Twin Cities area, the storms are going to be pretty isolated. But again, tomorrow night into Saturday morning is the better chance. Might salvage Saturday afternoon, could see the sun pop out, but Sunday's looking nice, Monday too. And then again, there are some hints that we're going to be heating up by late next week, maybe 90 again.